Okay, let's talk pizza. Everyone loves pizza, right?
So,
But making it at home, yeah, well, it can be a bit of a challenge. You're aiming for that perfect crust, that melty cheese.
hmm,
But, the reality, sometimes it's the long preheat, the messy oven, maybe even a soggy bottom. It doesn't always hit the mark.
definitely been there.
But what if there was a way to get that amazing homemade pizza fast, easy, super delicious, using something probably sitting on your counter right now? Today, we're doing a deep dive into, well, a potential pizza game changer.
Yeah, and our source material for this is a really interesting piece from Online Cooking Education. It came out February 5th, 2025, and it's called How to Make Pizza with an Air Fryer. Easy, delicious, and low cost. Our mission, to pull out all the key info, the why and the how to get you making perfect, maybe even healthier homemade pizza.
Exactly. Think of this as your express lane to mastering quick, tasty, and yeah, healthier pizza without all the usual headaches.
Yeah.
You might look at homemade pizza completely differently after this. So first things first, an air fryer for pizza. I mean, my first reaction is, really? That little gadget seems like everyone defaults to the big oven.
Right.
What did the article say that makes the air fryer a real contender here?
That's the million-dollar question, isn't it? And the article tackles it head on. It's really about the way an air fryer works. That super efficient hot air circulation, it means less fat needed, less energy used.
Okay.
But the real kicker for pizza is that this intense circulating heat kind of mimics a proper pizza oven, just smaller. It's not just about being faster, although it is faster. It's about a different kind of heat compared to your standard oven, which can be slow and uneven.
Right.
So for pizza specifically, the article points out some pretty compelling plus points.
Slam on me.
Okay, first, speed. It cooks way faster. Pizza can be done in just minutes because the heat is so concentrated. Second, no preheating. Big one. Ovens take ages, right?
Ugh, yes. At least 15-20 minutes.
Exactly. The air fryer, pretty much good to go instantly, saves that whole chunk of time. Third,
Yeah.
less energy. Uses way less power than firing up the whole oven. So cheaper bills for you.
Nice.
And fourth, and this is significant, healthier food. Because you barely need any extra oil. If at all, you get a lighter pizza without really sacrificing the taste. Less fat, same yum.
Okay, so it's hitting speed, cost effectiveness, and health. That actually makes a lot of sense. It's ticking quite a boxes already, isn't it? More than just a gimmick.
Definitely. It's about leveraging the technology for a better result.
All right. I'm warming up to the air fryer idea, but great technology is useless without the right stuff to put in it. So what ingredients did the article say are essential? Any, secret weapons in the list for the perfect air fryer pie?
Yeah, the article keeps it pretty straightforward, which is nice. It really stresses that homemade is all about making it your way, but nails down the basics. First, obviously, pizza dough. It mentions you can use ready-made stuff for convenience, totally fine, or make your own. We can probably guess a thinner base might be better for air frying, but we'll circle back to that.
Okay.
Then the sauce, standard tomato sauce or a specific pizza sauce. No surprises there. But here's an interesting detail for the cheese. The pizza cheese?
Ah, the important part.
Crucial. The article specifically recommends mixing mozzarella and cheddar. It says this gives an unparalleled taste.
Mozzarella and cheddar. Huh.
Yeah, and it's not just flavor. The cheddar melts differently, browns nicely, maybe has a bit less moisture. Helps get that perfect bubbly top in the air fryer's intense heat. Works really well with the mozzarella stretch. It's a smart little tweak.
Interesting. I usually just use mozzarella.
Worth a try.
Yeah.
Then, toppings, whatever you like, basically.
Yeah.
The article lists common ones: mushrooms, peppers, olives, sausage, ham, grilled chicken. Go wild. Customize it.
Love that.
And finally, spices to boost the flavor. Things like oregano or thyme, garlic powder, black pepper, maybe some paprika. Simple stuff. So what's cool is how it gives specific tips, like the cheese blend, but also just encourages you to, make your pizza. It gives you the framework.
I like that combo of guidance and freedom. Okay, ingredients sorted. Now, the big one. How do we actually make the pizza in this thing? I'm thinking about my past attempts. Sometimes the process itself feels like the hardest part. Does the article lay it out clearly?
Oh yeah, it breaks it down step by step. And there's one step in particular that's kind of genius and easy to overlook. So
Yeah.
first, dough prep. If you bought dough, just flatten it out so it fits in your air fryer basket. Keep it compact.
Got it.
If you're making dough from scratch, the usual mix: flour, water, yeast, salt, sugar, olive oil. But, crucial bit, let it rest for about an hour to rise properly. Don't skip that.
Okay, rise time noted.
Next up, ingredient prep. Get your toppings ready. Slice veggies like mushrooms or peppers nice and thin so they cook evenly and quickly.
In slices, makes sense.
And if you're using meat like sausage or chicken, the article says give them a quick saute first, just lightly cook them beforehand.
Why is that?
2 reasons. Brings out the flavor more and ensures they're definitely cooked through in the short air fryer time.
Smart. Okay.
Right, now here's the step. I mentioned the really key one. Initial dough baking. You put the flattened dough by itself into the air fryer. Just the dough.
No toppings, yeah?
Nope, just the dough. For about 4 to 5 minutes at 180 Celsius, that's around 350 Fahrenheit.
Huh. Why do that?
This is the anti-soggy secret weapon. It par-bakes the crust, just enough. Think of it like creating a seal, a vapor barrier, the article implies. It stops the sauce from soaking straight into the dough.
A vapor barrier. Okay, now that is the kind of tip I need. I hate soggy pizza bottoms. That makes total sense. Genius.
It really is a game changer for homemade pizza. So after that initial bake, then you do the adding topping step. Pull the pre-baked crust out, spread your sauce evenly,
Right.
layer on your chosen toppings, remember, try to keep them even, and then cover it all generously with that mozzarella cheddar blend or your cheese of choice.
Okay, looking good.
Then the grand finale, final pizza baking. Pop the whole thing back into the air fryer. Temperature-wise, the article suggests between 180 and 200 Celsius. That's roughly 350 to 400 Fahrenheit.
And how long?
About 8 to 12 minutes. But the article rightly points out this really depends on your dough thickness and how many toppings you piled on. You're looking for that golden bubbly cheese and a nice crispy crust.
So keep an eye on it.
Definitely. But that initial bake sets you up perfectly for that final crispness. Big difference maker.
That breakdown is fantastic. And honestly, that pre-baked tip feels like it's worth the price of admission alone. But the article didn't stop there, right? It had some golden tips for really nailing it every time.
It did. These are the little things that take it from good to great. First, and we touched on this, use thin dough.
Right.
It's kind of essential for the air fryer. Thick dough just might not cook through evenly in that fast, intense heat. Thin crust is your friend here for getting it crispy all the way.
Okay, thin crust. Got it.
Second, even topping distribution. Don't just dump everything in the middle. Spread it out so it all cooks at the same rate. No cold spots, no burnt bits.
Makes sense.
Third, nail the temperature and time. That 180-200 C range is a good starting point, but be ready to tweak it based on your specific air fryer and pizza. It might take a try or two to find your sweet spot.
A little experimentation.
Exactly. Which leads to the fourth tip, monitor during cooking. Seriously, air fryers cook fast. Peek in now and then. You want golden, not burnt.
Good advice. Easy to forget.
And the last one, it's a fun little trick.
Yep.
Add cheese in the last minute.
Ooh, tell me more.
For that perfect, super gooey, stretchy, golden cheese pull, hold back a little bit of your cheese and sprinkle it on just for the last minute or so of cooking. Keeps it looking and feeling really fresh and melty.
Add cheese late. That's clever. I never would have thought of that. These tips really do feel like the secret sauce, don't they? It takes the guesswork out.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's about understanding the little nuances of using the air fryer for pizza.
So once you've got this basic technique down, the article also mentioned branching out, right? It's not just pepperoni or plain cheese.
Oh, absolutely not. The air fryer is brilliant for variety.
Yeah.
The source gives a few examples just to get you thinking. You could do a great vegetable pizza, loaded up with zucchini, eggplant, peppers, mushrooms. Makes for a really nice lighter option.
Nice.
Or go the other way with a meat pizza, ground meat, ham, sausage, whatever you like. The air fryer cooks it through really nicely.
Yeah.
A specific combo mentioned is chicken and mushroom pizza. Grilled chicken, fresh mushrooms, classic, popular choice, works great.
Okay.
And even the absolute classic, the margarita pizza. Simple dough, tomato sauce, fresh basil, mozzarella. Even something that's simple shines in the air fryer. Maybe even more so because you get that really good crust contrast.
So basically, whatever pizza you like, the air fryer can probably handle it, maybe even make it better.
That seems to be the message. It really frees you up to get creative, from fancy toppings to just keeping it simple and healthy.
Okay, this is really painting a picture. So stepping back a bit, what's the big takeaway here? Beyond just, getting a tasty pizza onto your plate faster, what are the broader benefits the article highlighted?
Yeah, ties it all together nicely. The article really emphasizes 3 main advantages that go beyond just the food itself. First, as we mentioned, enhanced health. Less oil means a lighter meal. Significant if you eat pizza regularly.
Right, less fat.
Second, cost reduction. Simple math. Running a small air fryer costs less in electricity than heating up your big oven. Saves you money over time.
Every little bit helps.
For sure. And third, a really practical one. Space saving. Air fryers are small. If you've got a tiny kitchen or live in an apartment, maybe you don't even have a big oven or don't want to use it, the air fryer makes great homemade pizza accessible to way more people.
That's a great point. It democratizes good homemade pizza in a way.
Exactly. It removes barriers, time, cost, space, even maybe the perceived difficulty.
So it really is about smarter, more efficient cooking that just fits better into how many of us live and cook today, making the most of the tools we have.
Precisely.
Wow. Okay, what a journey. We've really dug deep into air fryer pizza today, thanks to that online cooking education article. We've seen how easy it can be, how fast, the health perks, and honestly, how delicious the results sound. We got the step-by-step, those crucial golden tips. I'm definitely trying that pre-bake and the last-minute cheese.
Definitely give them a go. And, as we finish up, here's something to think about. We've seen how the air fryer can kind of revolutionize pizza night, something that often feels like a big effort, needing lots of heat and time. So the question is, if it can do this for pizza,
Yeah.
what else could it do? What other complex, maybe oven-reliant dishes that you love could be simplified, made healthier, maybe cheaper, using this little countertop powerhouse?
Hmm.
Beyond pizza, what other cooking boundaries could you push with your air fryer now?
That is a fantastic thought to leave everyone with. It opens up a whole world of possibilities, doesn't it? So maybe it's time to look at that air fryer with fresh eyes. Give pizza a try, and then, who knows? Thanks for joining us on this deep dive. Until next time, happy cooking.